Human Formers? Can you say that? Human Formers.
No.
Transformers 5 spoiler review last night. Let's get it started. So last night, break down the movie here. So we start off with an ancient tale, which I do like how Transformers are to tie in history and say like certain events in life would change not because of humans, but because of the Transformers. Like the reason why certain things happen was because of the Transformers. But yeah, they start off with this whole ancient Middle Earth,
European night.
medieval, whatever it is.
Yeah, there it is.
The medieval times, and Lancelot. Is it Lancelot?
I don't know.
King Arthur, there it is. King Arthur trying to fight out the battle, and the reason why the King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table happened was because of the Transformers and Merlin, the magician.
No, wait. How did it get there though?
It started off like that.
No, somebody discovered a cave or something.
No, Merlin did. He discovered the old Transformer ship.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, and the Transformers came out of it. Somehow gave him a giant 3-headed mechanical dragon. Because reasons. Anyway, so that's how this movie started off with one storyline there. So that's the first one, talking about medieval times and some medallion that makes the Knights of the Round Table, and then you go off to Earth, and Earth they're talking about present day, how the Transformers are not trusted or not wanted on the Earth anymore, but they go to Detroit. I swear that's Detroit, Michigan. Just by the stadium that the kids was walking through. Some 5 kids get introduced.
Which is relevant because in the first movie, when they come crashing out of the sky, one of them crashed into the stadium. Which I did not know until I rewatched it today. But in like the very opening scene, well, not the opening scene, the movie kind of slow.
Yeah.
So when the Transformers first came on Earth, they was coming out the sky as asteroids, and one of them crashed into the stadium.
Yeah.
So that was relevant to the 5th movie because at first I was like, why is this stadium,
I thought something happened in the 4th one or the 3rd. No? Okay.
The very first one.
So the kids, which call we're kids and go, we don't get in trouble, and they come across an old destroyed ship, and the government finds the kids are fighting and stuff like that. That's when we meet Isabella. She is introduced at this scene, and the guy in the commercial, the Transformer in the commercial that you think is Bumblebee, it's not Bumblebee. Some no-name guy.
It was similar to Bumblebee though. I don't remember the name, but it was very similar.
It was. Oh, I don't have his name on here.
So she just gonna watch the windows.
King Arthur, Lancelot. You know what? I'm gonna look this up real quick. But yeah, like
so you
this.
gonna watch the windows.
This guy was just sitting there, and he gets killed off within the first 5 minutes? 5 minutes of the movie? No, not the first 20 minutes. Like, the character's not even around. He's not relevant
at all. He get killed off in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, and Mark Wahlberg comes and saves them because it's Mark Wahlberg. He can apparently fight.
And where did he come from? I don't know. Don't ask me.
Why was he doing there?
I don't know.
Yeah. Apparently
How did he get in past all the guards? I don't know.
But apparently he can fight giant machines that look like the machines from Metal Gear Solid. That's what they look like. They look like the Metal Gears in that movie or in the video game. That's what they look like in this movie. I'm like, okay, they bit off Metal Gear Solid. Or you can take I can't think of the robots from Star Wars that look similar to them, and just like, okay guys, Michael Bay, you're running out of time here. Which Michael Bay still has the whole slow motion explosions again in this movie. Anytime something happens, slow motion explosion, walks, fire, boom. Like, alright Michael Bay, we get it. You like explosions. But yeah, Isabella gets introduced, and then she follows Mark Wahlberg. Her little droid robot is kind of like R2-D2 that talks and stuff, just like R2-D2.
His name was Squeaks.
Squeaks, that was his name?
Squats.
He follows her like
skiggly.
Yeah, it's really just. So Mark Wahlberg
was there for no reason.
A lot of these people in this movie was there for no reason.
Except in the end where he played the little She said you're ugly and you're small, so they're not gonna see you. When he, did his whole "I'm a hero" thing, his little moment in the movie towards the end.
Yeah, like, so they go to the junkyard where all the Transformers, all the Autobots are hiding off at.
No, wait, pause. Before we get there.
Okay.
Before they escaped, they was tearing up Bumblebee, right? This man can't be destroyed. Like, he's a magnet. Like, his body pulls itself back together. When did that happen?
I don't know.
When?
Yeah, that's right. Because Mark Wahlberg got surrounded. Like, I really just jumped. Because really, it's like it doesn't really matter. Like Mark Wahlberg got to get surrounded, and they more talk. Josh Durman, his character was there.
No, I mean it was another Transformer.
Oh, the old big tank
with the beard.
Yeah, with the beard. I'm trying to find their names, like the Transformers' names, because they don't really talk about the like really ever in these movies. Besides Hot Rod to introduce himself, and Bumblebee, and Optimus Prime, all the other ones don't really have names. They're just there. They're really just there.
Lord, what was it? The Leprechaun. He had a name.
Was it?
He introduced himself. I don't remember what it was.
It was Sir something, which we gotta get to him because he's another character that's just like
there.
Yeah, a lot of characters in the movie was just there. But so like anyway, Isabella comes into the movie. She introduced herself to Mark Wahlberg. I'm thinking Mark Wahlberg gonna have like a father figure type relationship with this girl. Like he's a father figure because she lost her family due to a Decepticon attack. So I'm like, okay, this is a nice angle to go to. Like they get together and they, fight off the bad guys together. No, they basically compromised because they put a tracking system on Bumblebee, which still blows my mind because nobody can see that. Not one person, not one Autobot, not one Mark Wahlberg looked around and say, Bumblebee, you have a little thing on your back. He was laying down. They were putting a voice box into him, and they didn't notice this.
No, they took it off before then.
No, he took it off after because the one who sliced it off with his foot, like, they've been tracking you. He's like, you call yourself the leader of the Transformers?
I thought it was after, or before, but whatever happened to the other kids? Did I miss that part?
They just left.
They didn't even say, like, I don't know.
Oh, that was John Goodman. His name was Hound. The big green one. John Goodman's in this movie. Oh, that's awesome. His image is not here. Oh, there he is. That's cool.
But,
yeah, so, then what's going to happen next is that the girl comes in. Oh, no, the Decepticons, they start to make a deal with the humans because the humans been tracking Megatron, who just sitting there minding his own business. So I want to find the talisman that Mark Wahlberg got. Oh, my gosh. Mark Wahlberg got this talisman from a dying Transformer that the kids was messing with. Like, this movie is all over the place.
Cattlebee. What was that thing's name?
Oh, the thing that got killed? You still on that?
Yeah, because he was so similar to Bumblebee.
Yeah, the commercial.
They tried to make you think that it was Bumblebee that died.
Right.
And it wasn't even him.
What do you think of the scene where, like, the Decepticons are sitting there having an interrogation, or no, having a talk with the lawyers?
When they were in the desert?
Yeah.
Wasn't that Megatron?
That was Megatron. Like, why was he talking? Why was he having a conversation?
He wanted his peoples out.
But, like, why didn't he just go break them out himself?
Why do that when you can just threaten people?
But still, like, they're like, oh, yo, we could do this. We can do this, Megatron. We could get him out. Or we can't get that guy out. No. Megatron was like, okay, I already have two of my other guys. We should go break them out myself then. Like, I did like the way how they introduced the Decepticons, though. That was kind of cool how they showed them all off. And they had
really, it was just like Megatron and then like
all the other ones, which they all die off in the first fight battle, like the first fight scene. All of them gets killed, like no issue. And then it's back to humans again, where Mark Wahlberg is trying to escape from a bunch of drones, and he meets the short little Leprechaun dude.
Oh, I went to the bathroom during that part because I was like, "How you just gonna skip?" Like I don't remember that part. Yeah.
That Scrapper. Not Drift. Oh, Cogman.
Yeah, Cogman.
He's an actual Autobot. He's like John Digmo.
What did he transform into? I've
Nothing.
never seen him transform into anything.
He's a Cogman, the polite, psychopathic, human-sized robot who serves as
sociopath.
the sociopathic, psychopathic, faithful butler to Sir Edmund Burton. Who
he never transformed in it.
He did, and like he got upset and like every little thing. Like
he was funny though. He was funny. He kind of brought the funny element, and
which that was what's his name supposed to do that? I can't think of his name. The sidekick to Mark Wahlberg, the black guy.
He wasn't really the sidekick because he wasn't there. He was there for the first 20 minutes and then wasn't relevant again at all until the last 5 minutes. So
like he got hit. He got shot by a drone. He was like, "I'm gonna shot." Marcos, it's a beanbag, man. Just get up. I'm like, oh, okay. Like just pointless. Where's he at? Oh, Daniel. No, it's not Daniel. His name. Oh, there he is. Jared Carmichael, played by Jimmy. Like once again, not really relevant. A lot of these characters are coming in and out of the movie and not relevant. They bring in Vivian's character, played by Laura, and she's just smart, but like, which they try to make a love interest between her and Mark Wahlberg. They try to make that happen, like force it almost. Like, oh, you're here, I'm here, both guy, girl, you're hot. So let's make a baby. Like that was the mentality behind it. Like that stuff don't happen overnight. Like there's a scene where Mark Wahlberg gets told he's the last knight and he's been chosen because the talisman went from being a talisman to grabbing onto his arm.
It was like somebody tried to take it from him and then all of a sudden it was like a part of him. Yeah.
And it moved around on him and everything. So it's on his arm and Anthony Hopkins' character is telling him like the reason why you've been chosen, Mark, because you have honor and valor, all this good stuff, and also you're celibate. And apparently,
I don't think he was really celibate though. I think that was a joke.
Well, no, like he said, it's been a long time. Like
I think that was a joke though.
Cause like, she looked at him like
it wasn't like it's gonna be. I don't think being celibate was a choice. I think he just
it wasn't a choice.
Have sex for a long time.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Well, I'm celibate. Like, not that he was actually like, I'm not gonna have sex. I'm celibate.
Yeah.
He was just like, I ain't had sex in a minute. I might as well be celibate.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's how I took it as. And she looked at him like, ooh, let me get all up on him now. Ooh. Then like he said something to her really like, cause she was throwing out like big words at him, like just being smart aleckly for no reason, and he threw it back at her face, and she was like, "Ooh, I gotta get with him now." Like,
and then her parents, well, her mother and her friends liked him, so
yeah, I don't know. It was like, why you try to force this into this movie, guys? Michael Bay, why? So
I'm so glad they did not have the cliche kissing scene and the sunset and the dramatic music. Like I'm just really glad that was not there because that would have just really made the movie. I would have given the movie like a D-.
Right.
Like, it wasn't needed.
So let's get to Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime, we said in the movie review, he wasn't relevant. He wasn't relevant at all. Yeah. Literally, you could have like had Optimus.
Like, he's kidnapped for one. Brought back to his home planet, and then this lady who's not been introduced in any of the movies just magically appears all of a sudden is the creator of the planet and the Autobots. Was it the Autobots too or just the planet?
No, it was the planet, Cybertron.
Oh, okay. So she magically becomes the creator of the planet and now she's in charge.
Oh, and then she also want to attack Earth because Earth is a transformer in itself. It is Unicron, which it's like one of the biggest. It's a planet-eating transformer that goes around eating planets, kind of like Galactus from. I hope I said his name right. From Fantastic Four from the Marvel Universe. That's Unicron, and that's the transformer version of him. And he's planet Earth, and these horns are coming up because he's feel threatened. What?
I just want to know where she came from and why she was never introduced in any other movie.
I think she's introduced at the end of the fourth one.
Is she?
I think. I gotta get to.
Remember the fourth one, so I'm in the middle of watching that right now.
But yeah, like she wasn't introduced in the commercials of any of them, but yeah, she's in the commercial of this one, and
that's what I'm saying.
She has like
hello, I created this, now I'm in charge. So here's what you gonna do, like.
Right, and Optimus like he gets slapped by her, his face gets turned half red like Megatron, and then he's obviously a bad guy because
so
she apparently brainwashed him.
Talks him into betraying people and Earth. And
to save his planet, because...
Yeah. But my thing was the commercial made it seem like Optimus was about to be like the full-on bad guy of this whole thing, and like it was going to be the Autobots against Prime, and that's what I was kind of thinking how it was going to go down, because that's what the commercials made it seem like. Optimus was just, you know, a complete bad guy and was ready to take everybody out for his planet. In reality, the man probably had 5 minutes.
Oh, his storyline. Oh, his storyline was resolved like in 2 minutes. It was like...
I mean, his storyline was resolved in 2 minutes, but he had 5 minutes to be a bad guy. Right,
he showed up because Mark Wahlberg and Vivian get together, get through a bunch of chase scenes, stuff like that, and they go into a submarine that's a transformer that didn't transform. What was that? The submarine could have been there, help him out this whole battle, but he didn't transform. He just left. Like, what? Anyway, Mark Wahlberg and Vivian and Laura goes and they go to find...
Which is underwater.
Yeah, Laura is the son of the great descendant of Marlon, and she's the only one who can hold the staff. That's everybody's after. So everybody's after this talisman. They're after the staff to pretty much kill Unicron, which destroys Earth. That allows Cybertron, this psychotic lady character, don't know her name. I don't want to find her name. The Overlord bad guy.
She looks like an octopus. She had like these tentacles. And she was so easy to kill. She's supposed to be the creator.
Oh, Gamma Chan. Yeah.
But she's supposed to be the creator, and she was so easy to kill.
Right.
Bumblebee come in. Ah! That's it.
Say hello to my friend. Before we get to that, So, anyway, Vivian and Mark Wahlberg, Laura and Mark Wahlberg get the staff. Also, the first thing that's really predictable. This movie had a lot of predictable stuff in it. Like, oh, Mark Wahlberg's not gonna get caught. He's gonna get saved. Oh, they found Marlon's graveyard. Found his grave. Push it open. It's not gonna be in there. It's a stick. And then Mark Wahlberg picks it up, throws it out. But yet Vivian picks it up and it turns into the staff. Then also out of nowhere, the freaking Optimus Prime appears out of nowhere. Like, how'd you get down there so fast? How did you get in there?
That was after the guards woke up, though. I think that's what Optimus like was attracted to, like their
fighting.
Yeah.
But like, how did he know there was like it was still coming out of the water? Like it wasn't all the way out the water yet. It was like shooting up at a certain speed. So Optimus came in, somehow got in there as it was happening, and then like boom. Unless he was already sitting there, already waiting. No, he was on planet Earth. He was on the freaking Cybertron coming down.
He can fly, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how he got there, but he somehow just appeared out of nowhere. And it's like, I'm Optimus Prime. Who dares challenge me? I'm taking the staff. He takes it. And Bumblebee goes to fight him. And Bumblebee, because Optimus Prime is super strong, is kicking his butt. And Bumblebee goes, Optimus.
So Bumblebee's voice, mind you, he has not had a voice this entire time. But in this movie, you finally get to hear what his voice actually sounds like.
Optimus, I'm your longest
as
friend.
Optimus is about to kill him, his real voice comes on, and he's like, Optimus, I'm your oldest friend. And I would lay down my life for you. And that stops Optimus from transforming completely into a Decepticon, because his eyes were purple and not red or blue. So,
which the movie never, like, that was a...
I put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Red, Autobots blue, you put them together, you get purple.
The movie never ever mentioned that. Like, I wish they would have done more Optimus a bad guy. Optimus joining with Megatron. Like, no, it was like, oh, okay. I know in the commercial, I was like, okay, how is Optimus Prime gonna become a good guy again? That's the whole thing I was thinking about watching this movie. But this right here is like, I'm your oldest friend. Bumblebee, I heard that voice in years. Which I showed you the.
I haven't heard your voice since we was on our planet.
Yeah, long, like, ever heard your real voice we've been on, Cybertron, which made me jump to Batman vs Superman. Say Martha. Why is he saying that name?
Scared the cat. And we're like, hold on.
Martha, why is he saying that? Bumblebee, I haven't heard your voice since we've been on Planet Cybertron. Yeah. I'm now a good guy again. Cause
I really wish they would have upped the heat on Prime being a bad guy. Like, I wish he would have got in with Megatron. They was all brothers again.
Megatron walked up on him like, I knew you couldn't do it. Like, Megatron act like he was on his side the whole time. Megatron, no, you wasn't.
But see, I wish they was like on the same side. Like, I wish they would have, ganged up together and fought against the Autobots or something. Like, they should have played it up some more. Like, they didn't let Prime do anything other than beat Bumblebee up for maybe 2 seconds, and then was like, okay, well, I'm a good guy again. Let's go.
And then Optimus Prime about to get killed because the 12 Knights like, you betrayed us.
Yeah.
And Mark Wahlberg somehow the talisman turns into a giant sword, and Mark Wahlberg has the power of a transformer now, and he can block one with the sword in his hand.
Because Prime basically wasn't trying to kill Earth no more, and the Knights was like, you know what, F you. He's gonna kill you off. Mark Wahlberg was like, pause. Hold on, sword up. And then
out of nowhere,
never seen that sword again.
Right.
I don't know where the sword went.
Right.
After that moment, it didn't say the sword went back up in his arm. It didn't say the sword was no longer being able to use. It was only a one-time thing. They never said, like, was he now part Transformer? Like, I need answers.
I thought like he would have a robotic arm, something like that. The movie, like, oh, Mark Wahlberg better get some action. No, he was still human Wahlberg with somehow lost the sword. Like the talisman didn't go anywhere. It was still on his body, but yet he does not have the ability to use it anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Was it like a one-time thing?
Who forgot that? Though he's one of 12 Knights. Okay, he should be one of the guys helping fight this battle, and actually they're taking down something. Like, I don't know, he could have fought the low-level Decepticon and beat him for all I care. Like, ending, it picked up. It got, because this movie was really boring and dry. Like, at times I was like, when is it going to end? One, why do we have so many flashbacks? Why do we have so many flashbacks in this movie? Why do we have a Bumblebee flashback of him being in World War II or whatever it was?
Yeah, that was irrelevant.
Like, oh, he was bad. Bumblebee was a bad guy at one point. Or he was tough at one point.
Yeah. Oh, I guess it's because they called him a baby. Somebody called him a baby. Was it in the fourth one? Or I think it was in the fourth one. One of them called Bumblebee like a baby or something. And that he's a kid or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know if that was...
Why was Bumblebee doing it in World War I or World War II? Why was Bumblebee in the war? I want to know that. How did he forget about that? How did he not know he'd been to planet Earth before and then leave and come back? Because the first movie, while you was doing it, you negated everything in the series pretty much. You just said Bumblebee wasn't there the first time. Like, in the first movie, that was their first appearance at planet Earth, you know?
Well, Bumblebee had been there, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So how would he act like he wasn't familiar with the place?
He didn't act like that in the first movie.
He didn't? Oh.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
It was Prime and...
Oh, the other ones.
Jazz and... I can't remember the other ones, but it was their first time because they was the ones that came out the asteroids.
Mm.
But Bumblebee was already there.
Oh.
Yeah, because he was in the car lot. And
oh, he was. That's right. He was already there. So, I guess they didn't leave a loophole there. Like, Transformers are always been there. That makes sense. So, why does Bumblebee not remember him that?
Maybe he does, but he can't really talk, so...
I don't... You?
Yeah. It was... The jokes were, like, almost so sly that you had to be paying, like, close attention to the words. Every single word that was coming out of their mouth to catch it. And, like, I don't know if that was just me, but the guy next to me did not crack a smile at all during the whole movie. Not even parts that I, like, chuckled at or, like, haha, like, that was funny. Like, this man was stone cold hard, and I don't know if it was because he wasn't really paying attention or what, but the jokes were so sly, like, you really had to, like...
There's a lot of people getting up in this movie theater to leave, too. I know it's like three kids walked up the wrong way, they came back and walked out of nowhere. Like, a lot of people left the theaters and came back in and out, so it shows you the kind of movie it was. I was not on the edge of my seat at all in this movie. Like, I was just like, okay, when is it going to happen? When's it going to be over? I literally was thinking that at one point. Like,
it was just the typical, oh, the world's in danger. Oh, no, we don't trust the Autobots anymore. Oh, wait, the Autobots saved us. Oh, wait, the world is being saved now. Like,
physics. You use physics.
It was the typical... I don't know. It was just predictable. Like, okay, so the world's going to be in danger.
Like they
don't trust the Autobots. Okay, the Autobots don't come and save them anyway. Okay, the world is saved and everything go back to normal.
Like, they sent missiles to the giant like Cybertron is taking note. They sent missiles to Cybertron, and they thought like, oh, we'll lodge the headquarters, the nucleus of the planet, and all be saved. It happened and nothing happened. Like, it kept going, which we all started like, okay, we knew it's not gonna happen. It's just an excuse to have them falling in midair and having this falling scene where stupid, which made no sense.
And then when they were falling, I guess there was no gravity. I don't know. Mark Wahlberg was somehow able to throw her against
Laura and Wahlberg are inside like stopping the thing. Cause Laura's the only one who could stop the bad guys because she's the only one who could touch the staff. Mm-hmm. And yeah, Mark Wahlberg grabs her and like flings her up against
the force that's going down. I don't know if that physics, if that makes sense.
How'd she pull it out?
For a movie, she was able to get on her feet and pull it out against the force. Because
it's flipping upside down. So I guess at the point at that right instance,
upside down.
Yeah, then at that right instance where like they're, because like a quarter, so like, a quarter's flipping down to the ground, and all of a sudden like that half a second moment where it's like parallel with the ground. I guess that was when she was able to pull it out. If you're using that logic, it's just a lot. Optimus Prime didn't need to be in this movie. He could have came back. It could have been a Bumblebee movie. I don't know. Is that it, Kalisa? Do you have anything else to really discuss?
There was some more points I had, but I don't really remember them.
Did we talk about?
The movie wasn't freaking memorable. Like, it just... I'm really mad because I'm more disappointed because I was expecting, based off the trailer, what I was expecting was not what was executed to me.
Any more points?
They could definitely leave this movie, leave the series alone at this movie. Yeah.
They're not, though, because
I know they're not, but I'm saying, like, if they decided, like, okay, well, this movie was absolute trash, I don't know what we were thinking, we just gonna leave it here. That'd be okay. There was no, like, loose ends. Although, I don't know if he ever got to see his daughter again. I don't know if he ever got to talk to his daughter again. I don't know if the little girl became his daughter and they lived together, but he said they were family, but there's no, like, ending to where, I don't...
Yeah.
I need answered.
Yeah, they're gonna make a fifth one or a sixth one because they brought up Unicron. Unicron's planet Earth, which I want to see how the writers get themselves out of this hole because they just straight messed themselves up. Because if Unicron is Earth,
the sixth one, the world gotta end.
Yeah, like if Unicron gets up and starts moving around, we're gonna die. Like, he's gonna start eating up everything else, and we're gonna be eaten up too. Like, so I'm curious how that's gonna happen.
And the sixth one, the world gotta end. Like, it just gotta be transformers.
I didn't like it's the same plot from the third one though.
It was.
I didn't like that. You just took out the red truck, the fire truck guy, and put an Optimus Prime in his place and said, "Oh, we gotta destroy planet Earth." Like, I really didn't like that.
But if they were to leave this series, at this movie, I'd be okay.
I do like how they brought in the female character was actually, she had a point. She had a point to the movie. She just wasn't there. She actually was somebody that...
She played a relevant part.
Yeah, I do like that.
Fox and whoever the blonde chick was.
Besides just being another hot character, they was like, oh man, she's hot. She's pretty. She actually was pretty smart.
Yeah.
And educated and also had like all the skills she needed to be like a good guy. Like she was there, she was relevant. Not sure Michael Bay did that because of
It's
2017. Got Wonder Woman, got the Pirates of the Caribbean 5 movie with her protagonist. So I'm not sure if that was Michael Bay Fox. Like, I'm gonna get in on this action as well. You know, make that money. You know, hit everybody. I don't know, but I'm glad they did do it. I do want to mention why I just had it and I lost it. That's how. Oh, the racism in this movie. Michael Bay films has a tendency to put a lot of racist remarks or racist characters in this movie. He didn't really do that as much. It wasn't really that relevant. Was a joke they did make of it though. The guy who was holding down the Autobots hideout area, he was Indian or Native American, and Mark Wahlberg called him Chief, and he was like, "Don't call me that." He was like, "Aren't you a chief?" He's like, "I am," but when you say it, it's slightly racist. And I was like, "Ha!" I'm glad they actually pointed that out. It was a predictable movie. Lots of same hot character. Mark Wahlberg. Michael Bay has a type of woman he likes in movie. I just for once want a woman who's.
She always has blue eyes.
Now always a supermodel for some reason. Like why? Like I want a character that's not a supermodel.
She has some hips. A little pudge.
Yeah. Like.
Some cellulite.
Give me Amy Schumer. Queen Latifah. I don't know. Oh, Queen Latifah's little. She's up there.
Old.
Yeah.
I don't know about her.
What would be?
What's that one model chick that got famous off of her Instagram post?
Amy Graham? Ashley Graham?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me Ashley Graham. I don't know if she's an actress though.
I mean, she's been a judge for Top Model, so that's like kinda acting.
Give me her. Like, change it up, Michael Bay. Change it up. And stop with all the explosions. Like, there's points in the movie I couldn't tell what was going on.
Since when can he stop time?
Oh.
He could slow down time.
Hot Rod?
I don't know.
know.
Was that ever established? Like, they just got these new powers now, and I'm like...
I don't know.
Like, Bumblebee's a magnet now.
It came in handy.
He can't be destroyed, and Hot Rod can slow down time.
It came in handy. It was just like, oh, if we can write us about this situation. Oh, how to protect not from dying? Freeze time bubble. Alright, I got this. Yes. Optimus Prime out of nowhere. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It was like, someone in that last action scene, so much stuff happened, I got lost. I was like, what's happening? Who's shooting what? What they shooting at? How they crash?
They all formed together, and I don't know.
Oh, the 12 Knights?
Together.
Yeah, okay, so the three-headed dragon came out of nowhere at the end of the movie that Optimus Prime was riding on, because the 12 Knights jumped up and formed this dragon, but there's no explanation to why the dragon formed or what came out of it.
It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
We're ending it here. That was our spoiler review of Transformers 5. Let us know what you think in the comments section. Let us know if you actually liked the movie, you did like the movie. Tell us how you feel. And like, subscribe, follow whatever platform you're listening to this on or watching it on. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. And see you on the next episode of Movie Showdowns. Hey guys, if you're watching this episode on YouTube, please give it a thumbs up if you really enjoy it. If there's a comment or there's a topic or something you want me to talk about in the future, please put it in the comment section below. Also, please click on subscribe if you want more videos of Grind Towards Success or Movie Showdowns. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And lastly, you can follow me on Instagram here. Follow me on Snapchat there for more daily and motivational tips. And you can watch the next episode of Grind Towards Success here, or the previous episode, or you can watch another episode of Movie Showdowns here, which is my movie review series. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And see you in the next episode. Keep being awesome.